Wow.
We have a tracking room.
The big fan of big ceilings, huh?
Yes.
Concrete floors.
You go big or go home, right?
Wow.
Yeah, it's almost a 2-second decay on this guy.
Wow.
A lot of people do panels and hanging panels, but
Yeah.
if you can do it where your numbers are correct,
Yes.
then you have no reflection actually. Just everything becomes diffusion.
Man, how was it drywalling this room? I can't imagine.
It took a while. We had to rent a man lift actually to be able to get higher. We did loaded mass vinyl first.
Yeah.
So that joker is heavy.
Yeah.
I mean, just hanging the loaded mass vinyl was very, very heavy. And then we have 2 layers of 5/8 drywall. In between, we have a 1/2 inch of sound board with green glue in between.
Wow. So it's very isolated.
Yeah. We have a train that goes in. We have a rail track in the back.
Oh, yeah.
That goes by.
Yeah.
Once you close all the doors, I mean, you can be tracking the strings and you don't hear it.
Yeah, so I noticed double doors there, then you have a sound lock, and then the exterior doors, same over there, double door with a sound lock.
Yes,
which is nice.
the idea is to create a space in between, but nothing touching with each other.
Sure, yeah.
So that's kind of what we did. We lost a lot of space because of the thickness of the walls.
Yeah.
Everything is floated. The room inside there is floated, down the outside wall.
Mm-hmm.
So if you get again there's a vocal booth or acoustic guitar booth, whatever you want to put in there. It's pretty dead.
So am I saying 1, 2, 3, 4 booths in here?
We have 4 booths in here, and then even the closet is soundproof too.
Yeah, I saw you got a workbench in there, which is
we
so
do
nice,
because we
man.
build our cables and stuff. Everything we build it here.
Yeah, man.
It's a mess in there, but right now we storage all mics and a bunch of tools, cables.
Okay, and then so these are kind of what, like standard vocal booth.
Yeah, the idea
guitar or
was to
something?
build. We named this one a B3 because originally we were gonna do this guy have a Hammond here.
Yeah.
And have the B3 in there,
Yeah.
but
Is that a U67?
yes, I U67.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's and you got the nice sconces in there.
It's ready to go.
That's great, man.
Yeah. So something that I noticed on the old studio that I didn't have was isolation for drums because when you have a big room, you get more players that want to do everything at the same time. So I was having more bleeding, even though you can, do a guitar cab and all that, but I was having a lot of bleeding. So what I wanted to create here was to be able to isolate the drums if we were to want to track everything at the same time.
Yeah.
So we got a drum room. We just had a percussion session recently, so all the drums are out, but this can be like a tight room for drums, more like pop and
Get the cloud up there.
we have the hanging cloud out there for sure.
That couldn't have been fun to hang.
No. There's an amp booth over here, which right now
I love the colors
becomes
of
storage,
that.
but yeah.
So what is on the walls here?
So we have a double wall, and then we have 703. It's actually there.
Okay.
That's a 2-inch 703.
Is that on a track?
On
Is that
a
like a
track.
fabric wall kind of thing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nice.
And then we have the hanging cloud with 703 as well.
That's great.
We did isolate the windows, so we have insulated glass.
Oh yeah.
Something I wanted to have was some kind of lighting.
Yep.
But I didn't want it to just see through,
So can you tell me about the HVAC?
Yeah, so we have 5 tons of air running here. We had to do a 20 feet long trunk that goes and loops around.
Yeah.
And it has the dampening before. There's a filter system inside next to the unit with rubber. And then everything goes to 3 returns that are up on the ceiling.
Yeah.
And then we have a return on the vocal booth, and we have a return in the drum room.
Okay. That's
So all that is to be able to quiet how the room breathes.
Yeah.
And then we have more than usual supplies.
Yeah.
So the air just flows
Yeah.
better. In the winter, it can be a little warmer up there and colder here.
Yeah.
But we prefer to be colder in the bottom anyways because you get 20 piece choir here.
Yeah.
I mean, they will get hot quick. So
Yeah. Yeah, it's summers are hot here.
Yeah. And then this vocal booth here actually got some drums in there, but.
Oh yeah, that's a nice size. And you got windows in all of these, which is not easy.
Yeah. Yeah, because reflection.
And in like these doors too. Are these solid wood?
Like heavy. And I had to actually buy the laminated glass for these guys.
Yeah.
Because they normally will give you like insulated glass.
Oh.
But the insulated glass doesn't do the work other than the laminated.
Holy cow.
You know.
Dude, that's
and,
awesome.
And both walls are not touching. There's just this rubber that is.
Ah, yeah.
So nothing touches. Wow. There's no vibration. I'm a wood fan, but my wife is not so much. So we had to fight a little bit about aesthetic versus practicality.
Yeah.
And you know, but we found a good compromise, and
man.
we want to create, like, if you want to do like a live session here, stream it, you can still have like a 25 to 30 people audience.
Oh yeah.
Up there in the balcony, and everything is wired. Like even the closet is wired to record anything you need. Like there's lines everywhere. In the living room of the house, we have 24 channels that mirror this panel. And if I need to do like an acoustic set, actually the same panel that you see here is what's in the house.
A mirrored, yeah.
Yeah, with the MIDI cable and everything.
Did you get those from Redco? Like custom
We got
made?
those made from Redco, yeah. Skinny Fish is the person that helped us.
Nice.
The company that helped us with all the wiring.
That's a lot.
They did a great job.
A lot of wire.
Yeah.
All these boxes.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of wire. It took a lot. Mike Rhodes is the brain behind how do we route everything. He did a phenomenal job. He's a great dude. I mean,
that's awesome.
I love Mike. He's a great dude. So, I mean, everything. We have lines up there in the balcony as well.
So since you have all of these, you must have a pretty extensive patch bay that, you know, one panel says live room 1, 3, 2. That means on your patch bay, it's going to say live room 1, 2, 3 or whatever. And you know I'm on channel 3 of live room 3.
Yeah, everything. So we have everything labeled from 1 to like 96 inputs.
Wow, yeah.
And everything says, it goes per banks, whatever things are at. But it makes it easier because you don't have all these wires going from here to across the room, and you just can go more to whatever you need them.
How do you like it in here?
I love it. I mean, we just opened in January, and I mean, we've done some very cool stuff. We love it.
Yeah.
The sounds are great. This room just breathes. It's like a campus.
Yeah.
And you can just write whatever you want. You know, if you place the drums 5 feet behind where it is right now, you get a whole different tone that if you do them 5 feet forward from where they are right now. We're able to capture the room pretty well.
And you guys were what, doing a drum sample session in here?
We did a drum sample recently with Peyton from
Drum Sample
Shop. Yeah, they did a hip hop library, man. They crushed it. So we set up a kit here, and then we set up a kit in the drum room, and it was like a smaller kit, and it was, man, the samples they were getting was ridiculous.
Yeah, I was tinkering around, hitting the drums in here, and the decay is so beautiful.
It's beautiful.
And that snare, that's yours, right?
That's my snare. But the funniest thing is that we actually are using SM57s. And it was more like, man, come on, guys, we have like way better mics than that. Yeah. More expensive mics than that. Dude, the tones that we're getting from these guys is like, you know what? Let's go back to the basics. They sound amazing.
Yeah, the WFL3 toms sound so great. I was really impressed. P16s, headphone systems everywhere.
Hey, thanks for checking out this clip. If you're setting up your own studio and you have any questions about how to hook things up, what to plan for, what gear you are thinking about getting, how you want to go about it, you can schedule a call with me at andrewmastersmusic.com. It's a one-on-one, 1-hour consultation where you can ask me anything you want. The link is down in the description. Go schedule your call today. And if you're just chilling and you want to subscribe or watch another clip, click one of these 2 things.